Hey guys, it's Mrs. Shadbolt again. So today I have a project for you guys to do that I think is helpful for a lot of people. It's a galaxy jar. I know that we've been having some stressful times. We're not really on our normal schedule. We don't really know what to do next. So these galaxy jars are just kind of a way to kind of help you relax, give you something pretty to look at. It's something fun to do, something that you'll always have. So for the galaxy jars, I have just a mason jar. It's just a glass jar. I've got my clear glue. I have 4 different colors of glitter. I have a teaspoon. I have a quarter cup. I've got a hot glue gun, and I've got water. Leroy, please stop. And my cat Leroy, again, is going to make an appearance in this video because he loves to do crafts with me. So, my mason jar is an 8-ounce jar. For the 8-ounce jars, you're going to want to use a quarter cup for all of your measurements. If you have a bigger jar, you have a 16-ounce jar, then you're just going to double your quarter cup and you're going to make it a half a cup. But the amount of glitter shouldn't change. That will always be the same. So, to start off, hopefully he'll leave that alone long enough for me to do this. We're going to open up our lid and we're going to start with the clear glue. Maybe. And this is brand new, so I probably will have to take off, the foil. So you are going to very carefully measure out a quarter cup of clear glue. Now the reason we need clear glue is because the white glue is going to give you kind of like a Milky Way, which I guess that would work also. If regular white glue is all you have, then it would still work. It would just have that milky white color to it instead of a clear color. And I've never seen it done with regular glue before, but I would imagine you would just have kind of that white backdrop to all of your glitter. So I'm going to try to get as much of that glue in there as I can. And make sure that it doesn't start dripping on the table here. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with water. Now, the website that I looked this up on said to use distilled water, so I'm just going to use a bottled water. Sink water, I'm sure will be fine. So that's also going to be a quarter cup. And you're going to pour that right in there on top of the glue. Now notice it's not going to fill this whole jar. As we add glitter, it's going to fill it up a little bit more also. But if you want it to be really full, I guess you probably could add just a little more glue, a little more water, until it's at a height that you would like it to be at. Now, for the glitter, we're just going to use 1 teaspoon of each color. Now, these are the colors that I have. You can use any color of glitter that you want. I started out with black since it was a galaxy glitter jar. I have black, but you don't need to have a black in yours. And you're just going to measure out 1 teaspoon of every color, and it's not going to sink down in there. It's going to float on top until we give it a good shake. So there's my black. Then I have a purple. I'm not really worried about mixing these up, but if you don't want to mix up your glitter colors, then you're going to want to wash off your teaspoon after every glitter you use. Okay, there's my purple. It's all still sitting right on top there because we haven't given it a good shake yet. And it's because the glitter is so much lighter, especially compared to the glue, because it's going to float right on top. Got a dark blue. And then finally my favorite color, turquoise. They call it Caribbean in this company. And we're gonna mix that right in there as well. Now, I think I am gonna fill this up just a little bit more. That way it's a little, well, no, maybe not. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna follow the directions completely. That way I don't mess it up on the first time around. So this is the first time I've ever done this kind of project. So you guys are learning right along with me. Please stop, Leroy. Now, this next part, you are going to want to have a parent help you. No, that's glue. Because sometimes mason jars don't seal all that well. And you're gonna wanna make sure that one day you don't go shake this up and then all of a sudden, no, you've got a glitter bomb all over your face, your floor, your bedroom, your kitchen, wherever you're shaking it at. So, in order to make sure that this is gonna stay the way that we need it to, we're gonna have to glue it down. So I would just very carefully have a parent help you. Hopefully he doesn't pull on this too hard. I'm using a hot glue gun because I think that it lasts a little bit better. You might be asking, why didn't you just use the clear glue that you had? It's not gonna hold it as well as hot glue will. Eventually this clear glue will just give out on you and then you're still gonna make another mess. So hot glue, maybe even some super glue might work, but since it's glass, hot glue is probably gonna be best. So I'm just gonna give it a little run around the top. I think I am gonna have to use my extra stick. I don't know. Got a little coming out. And especially if you are younger and you have never used a hot glue gun before, make sure you get help on this part. Do not ever use a hot glue gun by yourself because it can burn you. I have been burned by hot glue before. It does not feel good at all. So I'm just gonna hold that down, make sure that it's nice and tight on there. Now, if you ever want to be super duper sure that it's gonna stay where it's at, you can also put hot glue on the lid, which I think I might do also. Can I have my cord back, please, Leroy? Thank you. And that's just gonna line the inner rim here. You notice how there's an inner rim right here. That's where I'm gonna put some of the hot glue. It naturally has a bit of a rim. I've gotta use my right hand, I'm a righty. So I'm gonna push this down in here, help us speed things along just a little. And I just got some on my table. See, even adults mess up sometimes. Luckily, that'll come right off of this table. Okay. And then we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna hurry up because hot glue dries fast. That's why it's called hot glue. You need to work with it while it's nice and hot. Okay. Now, even just moving it around, you can see that some of the glitter is already starting to fall a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a little shake. Hopefully my lid is on all the way. I'm pretty sure it is. Turn it upside down to make sure. All right, so now I'm gonna give it a shake. Uh-oh. I think I got a bad seal somewhere, but now we have a beautiful galaxy glitter jar. Now I do end up having a bad seal somewhere. I must have glued in the wrong spot. So now, I don't know if you can see it from up there. You might be able to, but you can notice how all the glitter just falls around. It starts to settle. You can watch it. You can shake it up, and if you need time to calm down, give it a really good shake and just watch it until all the glitter settles. So I think it's something that you guys might really enjoy doing. As you can see, it's a little bit messy. I'm gonna work on getting this lid back on there nice and tight. I'm gonna have to pop it off again, but this shows you right here how important it is to make sure that your lid is on nice and tight, because I now have glitter all over my table, which is fine because I like glitter, but yeah, I don't think your parents would like glitter all over the place quite as much as I would. So I hope you guys enjoy making this, and I hope it helps you out if you're stressed out or frustrated at all, and it gives you something to look at, something to do later on. Have a great night, guys.